Oh, look. It's another Riku of Two Reflections deck. I bet it's some degenerate pile where you drop a bunch of mana accelerants so you can play a bunch of counter spells and then toss out Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker and Zealous Conscripts and, oh hey, you win. Good for you. Now you have no friends.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
This is Riku of Two Reflections, but when the game's over, you'll still have friends, your parents will still be proud of you, and your significant other won't have left you for Grand Prix Montreal 2017 champion Kevin Jones. That's a frightening thought, isn't it? Does your opponent have a cool creature on board that you want, but because this is Magic the Gathering, Change of Heart isn't a legal card? Terrified of their Chroma or Baneslayer Angel and want to even the playing field? Just drop in a Vizier of Many Faces or a Stunt Double and all your problems will be solved. Even better, why not make a copy of that clone with Riku of Two Reflections? Still not enough? Well, with Parallel Lives, you'll get double the value! Wait, you want more? Why not cast Second Harvest and double the tokens you got? And you can copy that Second Harvest with Riku of Two Reflections, or do the same thing with Parallel Evolution. It's even got flashbacks, so you can do it again later. And guess what? Parallel Lives doubles those tokens even more. That sounds like a lot of math. I hope you've still got that old TI-83? Wait, what's that? You don't want a ridiculous amount of copies of an awesome creature? You just want to drop a creature onto the board and end up with an army? That's cool too. That's why there's Avenger of Zendikar. But if you're going to drop that Hayao Miyazaki monstrosity onto the battlefield, why not double up by copying it with Riku of Two Reflections? Or just hit it with a Rite of Replication. Hell, why not kick that sucker and get 5 Avenger of Zendikar? Copy that kicked Rite of Replication with Riku of Two Reflections, and now you've got 10! Let's not forget that Panharmonicon doubles all of those Enter the Battlefield triggers, and since I feel that Parallel Lives being on board is kind of a given, well, wow. That's a lot of tokens. And those tokens create tokens. You might need more than a TI-83 for this. Just imagine if you drop a Crater Hoof Behemoth after that. Just one. No need to go crazy with all the copying. Or you could. That's fine too. You seem to be a big fan of doing math. But wait, how are we paying for all of this? It sounds really expensive.
Very expensive.
Don't worry about it, we've got infinite mana. Wait, what? That's right, with the power of Palinchron, we can generate as much mana as we want so that we can do crazy things like double Avenger of Zendikar a billion times. Wait, it's still not making sense? Oh, right. That's because Palinchron needs his best friend in the whole multiverse, Deadeye Navigator. Just pair those two up like the couple from high school that you thought would get married right after graduation and then watch them be on again, off again more times than Jackie and Kelso. Seriously, just blink Palinchron like a billion times. Now you've got more mana than the United States has debt. Then you can pair Deadeye Navigator with anything else you want, like Avenger of Zendikar. And guess what? You can copy whatever you're blinking with Riku of Two Reflections for even more value. Countless copies of things that make countless numbers of tokens with a ridiculous amount of mana. Oh, forget the TI-83. This is starting to get some quantum mechanics level of stuff to keep track of. Of course, this is Riku of Two Reflections, and it's impossible to escape some degree of degeneracy. While Kiki Jiki can create a copy of one of those ridiculous creatures you've been creating copies of, like Azrae Ayanami, the option of initiating an infinite combo with Zealous Conscripts is always a possibility. While it's certainly not as flashy as ripping a hole in space-time with the insanely complicated math you're having to calculate and the unbelievable amount of tokens you've got to keep track of, sometimes you've just got someone at the table who doesn't believe in having fun and you've got to beat them to the punch. Just remember, once they leave the table because this is bullshit, this isn't fun, you can start a new game and you'll still have friends, your parents will still be proud of you, and your significant other won't have left you for Grand Prix Montreal 2017 champion Kevin Jones.
Hey guys, thanks for making it this far. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below, and if you really enjoyed it, hit subscribe to never miss a video. I also stream over on Twitch, so come and hang out if that's your thing. Or you can feel free to check me out over on Twitter. See you on the next one.